Hi, welcome back to another video. I'm starting this video not in one of Bury's best pubs, but in the best pub, the Big Six in Halifax. I started this trip with a new GoPro, which unfortunately I had on the wrong setting. So my initial intro was all wasted. So in this video, I find myself over in Bury, in Greater Manchester, although I believe locals call it Bury, home of the infamous Bury Market. I was there on a Thursday afternoon in October. I had some time to kill, and so I thought I'd go and explore some of Bury's best pubs. I was using as a guide the CAMRA website and their entries that were in the Good Beer Guide 2025. And also this fabulous book, Manchester's Best Beer Pubs and Bars, which, as well as covering the centre of Manchester in quite extensive detail, does cover the areas around, so it was good to use both and sort of cross-reference. So I'm marching my way into Bury, so I'm just making a brisk pace into Bury town centre. And we'll find the first pub. Just arrived at the marketplace. Bury is famous for its much larger market down across the other side of the town centre. No shortage of pubs here. The one I am heading to is just over the road there, white building. From a distance I thought that Bury had got somewhere new, the Ribbles Ale House, but it's actually Ribbles Dale House that has dropped off. In the marketplace there is a statue to Robert Peel, former Prime Minister, who I believe is from the town, and just behind it is the Robert Peel pub, which did used to be a Wetherspoons, but was one of those that Wetherspoons disposed of. I'm heading next door to the Two Tubs. Not a big Thwaites fan, but this does come very highly recommended in Manchester's best beer, pubs and bars. That was Two Tubs, very nice. Multi-roomed, old-fashioned, low ceilings, wooden beams, ceiling beams, and their own brewed two-tubbed bitter. Very agreeable, and only £3.15 a pint, which was a bargain. Couldn't really show most of the rooms because there were people in them, which I was quite surprised about at this time on the afternoon. So the next stop is just a short walk. I'm on Broad Street, and it's opposite this rather glorious looking former technical school. Now it looks like it's something to do with the army. This place is in the Manchester book and CAMRA's Good Beer Guide, so high hopes. It is the Broad Street Social. Well, the Two Tubs was okay, but that was absolutely splendid. Couldn't believe it. It was only small, but I couldn't believe how busy it was for this time in the afternoon. Fabulous background music, Belle and Sebastian. You don't hear that often enough in pubs. So obviously I couldn't to be wary of copyright, and also the fact that every table was occupied. Owned, I believe, by the Smith Brewery, which I gather is a local brewery. 6 casks, 6 keg lines, a pint of extremely pale Cascade, £3.90 a pint. So yeah, Broad Street Social, tick, highly recommended. Mature crowd, very friendly bar staff. So yes, I think I might return there after I've completed my little tour. So I was on Marketplace for the 2 tubs, and I'm heading down to the site of the much more sort of newer, more well-known Bury market, to a place that I have been to before but hasn't made itself onto either the Good Beer Guide or into my little Manchester guide. So I'll see what this one's like. Oh, it's very pleasant. It's a small little micro pub right next to the market and the shopping centre, but very, very quiet. Says it is this sort of quiet time of year. So rather controversially, I'm going to head to the next Good Beer Guide entry, which is the Wetherspoons. Not sure how many Wetherspoons make it into the Good Beer Guide, but this is one of them for 2025. I have been in here before, but I've not drunk cask ale, so I might give that a go today. Wetherspoons. Probably worth a video in its own right. It is one of those Wetherspoons that has been very sympathetically converted from an old cinema or an old theatre, so it is quite aesthetically pleasing inside. I got just about the last available table at 5 o'clock on a Thursday. It was packed, but like so many Wetherspoons, not enough staff, people queuing at the bar. Since when did queuing become a thing? Well, we know when it became a thing, post-COVID. But the beer, a Brightside Odin Session Pale, was surprisingly delicious. It wasn't served with any love, but once it actually settled, it did settle into a beautifully clear pint of beer, and was also very nice. So I want to knock it. I want to query why CAMRA are choosing Wetherspoons. Maybe there isn't much other choice in Bury, I don't know. But not a great pub experience, but certainly it was a good pint. It was a good pint. So before the sun sets and it gets dark, I'm heading to my final destination, which I have been to before. It didn't make the Good Beer Guide, but it did make Manchester's best beer pubs and bars. It's just round the corner, and then after 5 pubs I think I might call it a day. Final destination is here. All these places are very sort of close together in the town centre, so there might be one more to be added on that I might go to tomorrow, but I'm just approaching the final destination for today. I'm at the East Lancs Railway, and I'm going to call in at their trackside pub. Now, unfortunately, the point of Moor houses has been pulled a little flat, but it was only £2.90 a pint, which you can't really complain about. But what I love about this place is not just the pub, it's the location, because it's right on the platform of the East Lancs Railway at Bury Bolton Street, which if you're into that thing, it makes it quite a nice spot. So I'm going to be finishing it off here. So if you've got this far, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.